Hi, and welcome to another training video. In this video, we are going to show you how to use an sFTP client to upload data to your game server. Now, you know that inside of Foundry that there is an upload feature, and that feature is used for uploading an image one at a time, and that works extremely well. However, there are times when you want to upload a large amount of content. That feature doesn't work so well for that. So we're going to use sFTP as a way of moving a large amount of data. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need to do is find a client. And there's a number of clients out there. The client that we recommend is called Filezilla. I think it's .org. No. Let's get Filezilla. Let's just get the right one here. There we go, Filezilla project. Okay, so here's the website for Filezilla, okay? And this will work for Mac, Linux, and PC, okay? So don't get the server, get the client. So this is where you would get the client, okay? And then do the install. Another one that you can use that's actually very good, it's called CyberDuck. Okay, and CyberDuck works extremely well. I believe, yes, it does have it for Windows and Mac. Traditionally, this has been a Mac product, but it is available for Windows as well. But we're going to just focus on Filezilla right now because it works really, really well. So let's close that up. And let's get back to here. So you go, you download, and you install, and you are looking at the client. Now, the first thing you need to do is set up the connection. So click on the connection manager or the site manager, and you're presented with this window. We're going to create a new site. I like to just name it my username. So we're going to call it demo. Okay. Now, there's some information over here that we need to fill out. So where do we get this information? Okay, well, let's go back to the site. First, go to the knowledge base, and you don't need to be logged in. Click on sFTP and it'll take you down. Now here's the information here. There's this information right here. So the server address, the port number, the username, password. These are the username and password to log into the website, and the protocol. So there's the address, and if you want, you can just copy paste this. And let's go back to Filezilla. Okay, so let's paste that in there. I know it's 2222, so we got that right there. So let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now the protocol. I wonder which protocol we're supposed to use. Okay, the protocol is sFTP, Secure File Transfer. Okay. Protocol, sFTP, there it is there. Login type is normal, and now so the user. So your username for the website and your password for the website. Now it's pretty hard to guess what that password is, but anyways, before you hit connect, hit OK, and that'll save it to the site manager. Then you can come up here, click, and you'll see that we've logged in. And here we are. So what we're looking at here is this side of the screen is your remote Foundry server. This side of the screen is your home computer. Okay? Now, let's say we want to upload a really cool image to the server. Okay, well, I want it to be part of a specific world. So I'm going to come down here and let's see, let's find a world. Let's see, Chaos at the Gates. Okay, now Chaos at the Gates, and then in here I could put the file right here, but I like good housekeeping, so I'm going to put all my artwork here in the art folder. Okay, and well, I think I'm just going to put it here. So I'm going to go look for an image here that I would like to upload. Oh, I know, this one's really good. So if you don't know what it looks like, you can just right click and hit open. and it'll show you the image. It'll just launch an image viewer, right? So we're going to upload this. So here's what we can do. I can go right click and I can click upload, and you'll see it show up over here in this directory. Now I can right click and I can delete it. Now, or if you want to drag and drop, I can actually take two things, drag them over and let go. And there they are. The dragon knife and the temple entrance. Now, just want to prove to you that they're there. So let's go into Foundry itself. So let's log in to my account here. Okay, and let's start the server. Give it a couple of seconds to do its thing. Okay, now let's go to the game. Okay, so which world was that? Secrets of Purge. Oh, did I miss it? Rhymes, Elder Scroll. Peace. Poacher's Bridge. Sandbox. Battle of the Size Does Matter. Oh, let's go back and have a look at where I put it. I put it at Chaos at the Gates. Okay, well, let's have a look. I guess that world didn't get installed properly. Okay, well that's okay. Let's do it again. So what we're going to do is come out of Chaos at the Gates here. And actually, you know what? I want to show you something. So you can install and uninstall stuff from within Foundry. But Foundry has done a really good job at making it so that everything is contained into a folder. So if I want to actually to do a really quick removal of a world, I can do it from just the file perspective. So this account's pretty messy, so I'm actually gonna, let's see here. No, I guess it doesn't want me to do. I thought I should have been able to select all. Interesting. It's not letting me do that. Okay, well then let's go back to here and let's just get rid of this stuff. Ah, man, oh man, oh man. Okay, pain in the butt to do that. Okay, we're gonna just do it this way. So it wants to do it one at a time. Actually, okay, well this is good. We can show you something here. So you can see that things are going on and it's taking time, and then once it's done. So that's how you can delete a whole folder. But let's just go create a test world, okay? That'll be quicker. Let's game worlds, create a world. We're going to just call this one test, game system 5e, and let's create the world. Okay, let's find the world test. There it is. Let's launch our world. Okay, so let's do that again. So now you look and test is not there, but that's okay. And the reason it's not there is you just need to refresh. So you can right click. Oh, come on. I just did it. Okay, hit F5. F5 is always refresh. So there's the world that we just created, test. We're in there, we have data and scenes. So I'm going to create a directory here, create a directory and enter it, and I'm going to call this directory artwork. Okay, and I'm going to drag these folders or files into there, and I'm going to upload them. Okay, so now they're up there. So now let's go back to the game and let's use those. We're going to create a journal entry. Temple, Create a new journal, and we're going to load an image. Go to here. We're going to go into worlds, tests, artwork. Oh, there's our files that we uploaded. So you see we did not need to use the upload feature. Select the file, check mark, and there's our file. So that's the process of uploading and downloading artwork and that sort of stuff. Now, I want to show you one other thing while we're here. So let's go back to the setups. Return to setup. And what we're going to do is we are going to set an administrative password. I'm going to make it password. And I'm going to save the changes. Yes. Do 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 do. Okay. Now, let's do Control F5 to reload. And now we're prompted for a password. So, password. Okay, perfect. But let's say you forget your password and you're not able to sign in. Well, Filezilla can help you. Actually, there's two ways, but I'll show you. We can go into the config directory, and you'll see that there's a file in this directory called admin.txt. So let's look at it. And we'll open her up. Oh, come on. Let's see. Let's see, and there we go. There's it is. Okay, so that doesn't look like anything, but that's an encrypted version of your administrative password, okay? So if you forget it, you can do one of two things. You can just right-click and delete that file and restart your server, and you're good to go. Or you can come into the website, when you're logged in here, come to server config, come here, and actually remove it from this panel. So simply just click delete, and it's done. That quick. Go over to Filezilla, it's still there. Well, remember, we can F5 to do a refresh, and you can see that it's gone. Okay? So that's Filezilla. CyberDuck is very similar, and there is a video in the list for using CyberDuck. Have a look if that's the one that you prefer. But yeah, do not use the quick connect up here, as it makes a bunch of assumptions that don't work. So you're better off to use the site manager here and actually create your account here. Okay? Well, I hope that helped. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like me to do a video on. Get a hold of me in Discord. I'm Dax, and yeah, drop me a line. And have yourselves a good day. Take care, all.